I decided that I would try, somebody suggested I should try Fifa12 head-to-head season. This is my attempt, the story of my quest. I kicked off picking Tottenham, because Tottenham's got a good outfit of players to search. I'm not sure how it would go, but somebody suggested I should try with Tottenham, because they got a good base of players. So, kicked on head-to-head. Search began, and I found I was actually playing Tottenham. This the most confusing match ever. So Tottenham versus Tottenham. Something you would never see, like Tottenham A versus Tottenham B. And we're off. Well, this is the start of our journey for me. A bit of pressure they did from the start. They were giving me all sorts of problems. Trying to dink from my defence. Out wide to Lennon. Dropped it into Parker. Parker had made the accelerating run into Adebayor. And my passing was really bad at the start. I was having all sorts of problems trying to get the passes right, and he was finding it easy to get past. And of course, I lost the goal quite early on. That's my usual forte. I usually can play good in fits, but the fact I'm always chasing games on most occasions. So already a goal down by Adebayor into Parker van der Vaart, and that's kind of my earliest effort. About 20 minutes gone. So I was having real issues trying to attack using the rough attack I attempted. But I paced my Cotto in the Modric. We spin, look for Walker. Walker broke free in the right, continue run. Still Walker. Walker's cross. Adebayor. It's deflected back out. And he robbed Parker the ball. Parker got robbed. So my sort of breaks were like counter attack breaks more than anything else. I was only getting chances on the counter. Here's another one with Gareth Bale. Still Bale. Can Bale deliver? Bale delivers. Adebayor diving attempt. And Parker! And that's just not good enough. My attempts weren't giving them much problems, and they were leaving 1-0 at half time. Now, usually when things happen like this, you can't get much out of a game. You sometimes have no much choice but to change something. So I went in the formation, tried to change it up. I thought 4-2-2-2-2. That pushed my guys a bit wider and gave me a bit of width. And I went on in the second half. No personnel changes, just more like formation change to see if that will fix it. And Lennon, Modric seem to be passing a lot better, keeping the ball, retaining possession. They couldn't get near me, and just passing around into Lennon, Adebayor. Oh, barely controlled it with Bale. Adebayor again. Let's keep the ball well. He just wasn't closing me down. Got me a bit of space, and again, King with the block. He's sitting so deep. He's sitting there. I'm playing about in front of him. It's just control pressure, but it wasn't really getting anywhere. That'll give no anything dangerous. There we are again. So building another attack. Knocked it there. Bale found the gap. And weak effort. Still trying to chip away. We're 1-0 down. Not much to go. Overran the ball. Lost the ball again. They counter-attacked. I counter-attacked quite well. Passing the ball around me. Just start trying to chase them down. And the gap opens up in defence. It's a straight running race. Don't know why Dawson can't catch him. And Adebayor. The marking's just terrible. Look at the guy, he's well covered. He's covered all the way, covered there, covered it, and he just gives up and stops covering him. And gives the Adebayor the extra yard. 2-0 down, I would virtually fold my tent. Well, more or less I should have folded my tent, that's just the way it is. But I got lucky enough to get him up, I got a chance. Spanning it, he tried to keep it for some stupid reason, and Van der Vaart scored. I was back in it at 2-1. Well, a super wee goal from Van der Vaart. Silly goalkeeping. That was his clinical finishing, just aim for the net. Just a scrappy goal, but it was a mistake by him. He panicked. Gave me a chance though, Adebayor. Over the top, I've given them all sorts of problems. A panic clearance. The pressure was mounting. Um, he's a corner from Andebar. Up put Adebayor. It's blocked off. Back in again. He tries to clear it. It breaks again. Modric with it. Chips across the. And Adebayor! And suddenly, from 2-0 down, a drawn level at 2-2. It looked like out of a game where I didn't really produce much. Within a short spell, I turned the game on its head. He called subs, so I decided to do the same and see what I could change. This is probably a bad decision. The system formation had changed, but the personnel is kind of I shouldn't have done it. I went to try and put more pace up front, and as you see later, it kind of backfires on me. But at 2-2, I was in the game. I had a chance to get something. They were obviously still a threat. A poor kick out by the keeper. Defenders kind of stands are static, and Adebayor scores. Oh, I just don't know where there's no the fullbacks are nowhere. There's just like it's 2-on-2. The guy just standing there. All that work to do again at 3-2. So I had 5 minutes to chase this. So I had to battle to get the ball back. He was giving me still had a chance. I had to rush it up a bit. I didn't like rushing that much, but there were still gaps there. Another chance, another Bayor, and just hoofed away virtually. I was still giving a bit of a threat. Lennon, Modric, Lennon again. That's blocked off. No room through there. Solid as a rock. Now it looks like I'd had Adebayor covered here. Everyone's covered. Draws out King. Breaks away using pace. And just sheer pace. Ran away from Dawson. Just couldn't catch him. They scored. It's 4-2 net. It was 4-2 in the end, but it's mainly just because they're breaking on me because it was the end of the match. So it was more that clinical, that change I made, took the concentration off, and lost that crucial third goal. If I hadn't lost that goal, I would have actually got somewhere in that match. Kind of a shame, scoring 2 goals. You expect to win it, you expect to get a point at least. Just from 2-0 down, I'd fought back quite well. More points, just points is thrown away. So no points on the board, one game gone. Into game 2, I decided for a laugh to go Aston Villa. Wasn't actually being serious really. It's more Heskey plays to Aston Villa, so it's kind of looking to see if we can get like a funny good goal from from Heskey. You know how good Heskey is, you know. So decided to go Villa just for a laugh. Villa quite an average side. Stoke City I was playing against here. An early chance. Oh, an early chance for Heskey and unusual Heskey fashion. He misses an absolute sitter. Through in the goal. So some some confidence at the start because that was a good chance. Chance missed. Now these two up front, Crouch and Jones, were going to give me all sorts of problems in this match due to their amazing upper body strength and their exhilarating speed. More about that later. Here's another one. Here's one with speed. Here's other by Abongor. Flicked it in. Couldn't find him. Bent. Recovers it and loses the ball. So look for Heskey. It's not back down. As he moved it about, another one of these guys that gave me a pain in the arse was Pennant with his exhilarating pace. He seemed to strip Warnock on a regular basis. I managed to clear it there. It's kind of one of these things where people just run at you constantly with a lot of pace. Now, he was an error in judgment where I got a bit too fancy and dawdled. And of course, Whelan was like dynamite, just like bang, it's in. It's like, what? Whelan? he's just suddenly could suddenly able to tackle you and bury the ball like that in that one quick move. It's like what? It's it was just a ridiculous goal. Losing that ridiculous goal. I was quite annoyed because that was a ridiculous goal to lose. Well, after I paced against him, he couldn't catch the ball over here. Look in the middle. Only his wee touch, and the guy will hits across. Heskey's there emptying the boxes there. He's another one of these pacey counter attacks. Cameron Jones can't touch this man. He just runs away. Luckily I stopped him there, but he's just got pure pace and speed, strength. He's got a lot total package works for Cameron Jones. What we see as against Aston defence. More chaos from Cameron Jones. Managed to get it away that time. A lot of pressure. And they were getting quite dangerous up front with Cameron Jones. 1-0 lead. Kind of conspicuous lead, but that's just the way it turned out. I'll try to change it at half time. I was 42-2, the second half formation that caused success for Tottenham, so I was hoping this formation would work. So I kept the formation here and changed a few things about. This is one of the guys I brought on, Mr. Stephen Ireland. He turns out to be like the worst choice to bring on. Seriously. But anyway, half time. As we roll into the second half. Albright has got like really good pace. He's really quick, that young guy. Just brought him to the wing. I've got a ball on home one side and Albright on the other side, so chance to burst in both wings. At least that was the plan anyway. Ireland, the guys I brought on, break down that side. Again, using a ball on whore with his pace. Turn the back outside. Nope, back again. Knocked the back out. Warnock tries to deliver. Still no way through it. Meanwhile, I had Cameron Jones charging at me again, the other end of the park. They were breaking at every case, and that's what I had to deal with constantly. A brilliant pass. Finds Albrighton. Bursts his stamina getting up there, and not quite a finish by Heskey. Heskey failing to connect again. Now, I've got problems here. Overloading attack. He's breaking on me. Cameron Jones is powering forward. He still has it, and it's like, what? It's like Cameron Jones is like Ronaldo, is like Messi, or what? He's got strength, he's got pace, he's also got placement. Look at this ridiculous goal. What? It's like 2-0 down, again, sort of the fold your tent idea. But I had confidence that I could do the same thing I did with the Tottenham, but I don't know. There was something about Villa that wasn't the same as what Tottenham were. And the bend 1-2 Heskey, and Heskey fails to connect. And a good save by the keeper, nevertheless. Insistent keeping Heskey on, and kept probing around the area. Brilliant pass, considering it was Heskey. Brilliant pass, interchange back, and the guy just wouldn't release the shot. Pressing away at the button, the guy wouldn't shoot. Heskey, 1-2 with Heskey. Heskey pings it off, and the bent spins. A ball in the hole again. Bent. Bollingham was a good lighter on my left. He was the one making the outroads. And there's a chance, and you know it's no Heskey's day when that happens. Two bites at it and just runs into the post. It's like what do I need to do to score? And not even Heskey can score that. Another bit of Heskey. 1-2. Albrighton. He's got a bit of pace if he can get away from him. Tried to burst away, managed to get away. Still there, Heskey's behind me. There's a chance, and for some fucking reason Bent won't connect properly the header. I was just not my day, because the some of the chances I've created, I still wasn't scoring. Knocked it back out, and Zogbia. Boom. Another chance again, back out to a ball in whore. Probing again, try to chip the keeper, and finds it over the bar. Chance after chance after chance. Running out of time, really running out of time here. Hits the back heels at Ireland. Ireland attempts the pass, screws it up. What a great substitution, Ireland. There's no impact at all. Here comes Cameron Jones. Good tackle. What? No tackle? You at? Hello? I make a tackle, a slide tackle on the right. It gets the ball. Someone, Cameron Jones, gets back up again and runs again. And my guys have two guys have got there to cover it, and they don't do it. It's like I, nothing can stop Cameron Jones. Seriously, when he's running at you, he's just like, I will keep running. At this point, I was all over the shop. I was demoralised at the third goal. It's just like, what? I've been mugged by Cameron Jones again. And this is what I got put up with Keski. Can't freaking pass this stupid. A huge sense of frustration. Two games gone, no points, humped by Stoke City. Well, humped by Cameron Jones, more like. Um, Cameron Jones raping me. Um, and not things going well. Some positives to take from the Tottenham game, but from the Villa game, there's not a lot to take from.